It's a cold and frosty morning in the orchard, 22nd of January. The darkest 2 months of the year are behind us, but not the coldest. And this is the coldest day of the year. It's -5 this morning, and there's something very beautiful about this sort of frost. Got a few jobs to do today out here in the orchard. I work in my clinic the first and third Fridays of the month, today being the fourth Friday of the month. I'm free to come out here or go fishing, so we're out here doing some work. I will be picking up sticks today, 5-6 pick up sticks. I'm some way through the pruning. I'm doing the pruning in 3 stages. Firstly, I've been going around making large saw cuts. I may make a pruning video. I've put up a lot of pruning videos in the past, but what I've been doing with these trees is making some large saw cuts like that, and that. You'll note there I've made a big saw cut to an upright branch. See, that makes sense? That over some years, hopefully that will grow strong and fruit, and so will that one, and pull it in its weight. The weight of it will pull it down, and eventually it'll be sawn out. But I'm making big saw cuts like this to sort of open out the trees and basically allow new growth. I'm not going to throw my hat through the tree. Oh, blow! Yes, I am. And so, having sawn the big branches out that need to come out to reinvigorate the tree, allow light and space in, I then go around later sawing off bits about this size, big as my cubit. I measure it against can't really show this very well, but I measure them against my cubit. I know that's just the correct length that will go in our wood burner. This year we're burning last year's prunings. Next year we expect to burn this year's prunings, and piling the bits too small to be worth saving, piling them up into a few large heaps in areas where there's big gaps between the trees. So we'll burn these in situ. If we had unlimited free or inexpensive labour, then we could get people to bundle the sticks up, cut the sticks up into the smallest bits into very small pieces, and they could be stored and burned, but it's more trouble than it's worth, so these will be burned in situ. Anyway, today we haven't been able to get the car up, and no, we haven't got a four-wheel drive or a tractor, because the cost of it would be inappropriate for the size of our non-profit making enterprise. But with the ground frozen hard today, we'll be bringing Julia's estate car up here, because it's been a bit tricky to do that recently because the land's been so wet and squelchy. But today it's hard frost, so we'll be bringing round the car. Julia will be driving, and I'll be loading these boxes of firewood into the back, and we'll take those out to a place where they will be stored, and they'll dry over a year, and next winter we will be warming our home with them, and the ash will be redistributed around the roots of the trees. Other winter jobs, I've been shifting dung, lots and lots of it. It does me good. I've lost half of the weight I put on during the festive season. I hope to lose the other half over the next month or so through a combination of diet and exercise. So thank you for all the kind people who have commented on the fact that I am overweight. Yes, I had noticed, and all for the usual reasons: eat too much, drink too much, don't do enough exercise. Well, there is a lot of overweight in my family, so there's a genetic reason. But no, I'm not making any excuses, that's what it is. But anyhow, so from a cold and frosty orchard, so for everyone who does get a bit of winter depression, finding some work to do outdoors is of great benefit. One final thing, Yeah, this is dung from our neighbours. He has a lot of animals. They have animals too, Dave and Sylvia, and so we agreed that they would pile up, they would make their dung heap next to our land, and we made a gate in between, so I wheelbarrow this stuff. Make sure not to pile it up against the roots of the trees. Okay, that's really important, because you don't want that to happen, because then the roots get wet, and that can allow fungal disease in. But yeah, try and get out of doors if you can. So these cold and frosty mornings can be very beautiful, providing of course you have a warm home to go back to, and please remember those who don't.